Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I am going to do a pour basically with the blues and browns and metallics is kind of where I'm heading. I might throw in a little bit of white that's in this yellow squeeze bottle that has some of the white satin enamel in it, the DecoArt satin enamel. I may put just a tiny hint of that, but I'm going to rely pretty much on these colors. I'm kind of basing it off of Julie Cutt's Pour Your Heart Out, her theory. And I'm going to use Floetrol for my pouring medium, latex based obviously. And I'm not using all Liquitex basics, I'm switching it up. I've got some Paynes Grey Masters Touch, which it looks like black, but it's Paynes Grey, so it's a really deep turquoise blue. This one is Masters Touch Warm Gray, which is a tan color. This one is Masters Touch Raw Umber. This one is Liquitex Basics Phthalocyanine Blue. I'm going to squirt just one more little squirt in there. This one is Liquitex Basics Turquoise Blue. Then this is DecoArt's Metallic Vintage Brass. I wanted to put a little of that in there. This is their Extreme Sheen Champagne Gold. This one is just their regular Rich Espresso Metallic. And then of course their 24 karat gold. And it's not the Extreme Sheen, but I'm hoping it'll do the same thing. So this, the gold she mixed a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm just going to add as much Floetrol as I have the 24 karat gold. And I'm going to do the same with the brass color. The same with the champagne gold. And with the Rich Espresso. So those will all be mixed that way. Now on the regular colors, I'm doing 1 part paint to 3 parts Floetrol. So I'm going to put a good amount of Floetrol in there, and then I'm going to add water because they will still be really thick because they're all tube paints, which are always thicker than craft bottle paints, that kind of thing. So I'm saving myself some room for water. I'm going to be working on a 20 by 20 canvas, so I need at least 16 ounces of paint. I'm going to speed through the mixing process and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm mixing in the last of the 24 karat gold. I know that I think she didn't put any water in her 24 karat gold, and it was Extreme Sheen, so it may have been a little bit more fluid. So this was looking really thick, and she said she wanted it thicker and the others on top to be thinner, so I'm still leaving it thick, but I did add some water because it seemed just way too thick. And then the Vintage Brass is still thick, but it's a little different. I've got a 20 by 20 canvas, and I need a minimum of 16 ounces. So I'm going to use my measuring cup, and I'm going to go to at least 16 ounces, which is around 2 cups of paint. And I wanted, some contrast between each, and I think I got a pretty good contrast. So these were 3-ounce cups too that I'm using, just to give you an idea. So I'm using about 2 ounces of each color. And I'm going to put just a little brass right on that. So that's ready. The first thing we're going to do is I'm going to pour out the vintage, well, I didn't want to pour out all of it. Making a mess. I actually want to save some of this because I'll have enough paint left to do another pour or so. Now I'm going to add the DecoArt 24 karat gold. I'm not putting all of it, but I'm putting a pretty substantial puddle. My paint got a little off whack, but that's okay. And I'm doing kind of an open tree ring. So I was thinking about putting some white down, but I don't think I will. Or should I? I don't know. What I'll do is just a light layer. Just enough to wet the canvas. Hopefully that won't mess up the effect that I'm trying to achieve. We'll see. So I'm just moving this gold around a little bit, hopefully. This is a pretty large canvas to be experimenting with, so hopefully it goes well. You're sometimes a little leery when you do a larger canvas, just because you have no clue if the investment of the paint is going to pay off or not. Okay, so I think about got it to all the edges pretty well. Guess I'll go ahead and start tilting off the corner. So that Paynes Grey looks black, but it's not really black. Shifting to that last corner. It's dark. I didn't put white in, which if I could have, and so I'll tell you what I'm going to do though. I'll put a little bit of this vintage brass right up to the edge here, just because this part of the canvas is the last part and you have the least amount of paint coming off this corner because it's the fourth corner to be tilted. So this just helps it glide over a little bit better. This also will be one of the kind of pours that if the gold pops through like I'm hoping it will do, that it will change as it dries. Like I said, I expected it to be a little bit lighter, but I guess not with the colors that I chose. It makes sense that it's not really a lot lighter. All right, so it's starting to pop up, but not like I thought it would be, but maybe I just need to be a little patient. Not sure. So we shall see. I know she used Extreme Sheen 24 karat gold, and maybe that is the secret, is using the Extreme Sheen. I'm not sure. So I'm going to just let it continue to do its thing. So this area here, I think I'm going to shift a little bit more. So I'm going to bring it up and show it to you, and then of course at the end of the video it will be a picture of the dried piece. So it's got shimmer throughout it because I've got the several metallics that are kind of the Rich Espresso, the Champagne Gold, and then the DecoArt. Well, those are DecoArt, and then the 24 karat gold and the Vintage Brass. So there it is. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Check out all the links below the video where it says show more on your laptop or your mobile device has a down arrow. There's all kinds of links to help you out, and I will see you on the next video. I'm going to make another one with these colors and maybe make a few adjustments. So I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.